Hey, we made it to Ride and Listen episode 10. Ride and Listen, the audio messages I recorded on my All American season. This episode, we're talking about authenticity. Authenticity is the input to get the outputs that you want in life. Living your life authentically, right? And I talk about these three pillars of being authentic. Being authentic attracts what you want in life, good or bad, whether you recognize it or not. And if you can control how authentic you are and what you're being authentic for, man, if you're trying to be a leader on a team, this is the formula right here. If you're just trying to get what you want out of life, authenticity is the input. Like, share, subscribe, follow on all platforms. Coach Red on Discover Prospects. Discover yourself so the world can discover you. March 23rd, 2023. It's 3:46 p.m. Thursday. It's a beautiful day out. And if you were to like see the day, right? Most people wouldn't say it's a beautiful day, but it is a beautiful day because I say it is, but it's a beautiful day because of the feeling of the day, right? Physically, it might not be a beautiful day. It's raining, it's cloudy, it's kind of chilly. But it's a beautiful day because the feeling of the day. Today feels beautiful. That's just what it is. That's a side note from what I wanted to talk about, but the main thing I wanted to talk about today is the idea of authenticity, right? Authenticity is the truth. Think about that, like authentically what something is, who someone is. That is the truth, not what they say it is, what they say that person is, what they say they are, what they say this thing is, or what they say that thing does. That's not the truth. The authenticity of what it is the truth, and that is based off of feeling. The truth is in the energy. The energy's felt. Like when someone tells you something, right? You can feel when it's not the truth. Or if you even feel that it's not the truth and it is the truth, the fact that the feeling wasn't there, making it feel truthful or authentic, means that there's still something there that's not fully true. Maybe the way they said it, the way they interpreted they feel it, or it might not feel truthful because it's not logical, it's emotional. Authenticity, right? And on another note with authenticity, right? I said a lot there, but you might have to replay that back to catch that. But authenticity, right, is also, living in your authentic being, right? Like, be as you are, not as you say you are. But if you want to be someone who you're not, you have to be that person, not say you're that person, right? Like, I made this analogy in a presentation in class the other day. If I'm an officer, right, and I work at a police station, and I say I'm a lieutenant, but I'm an officer, and I tell everyone that I'm a lieutenant, I'm not. It doesn't make me a lieutenant, right? But if I be an officer, if I'm the best version of this officer that I can be, at some point you'll get an opportunity to become a lieutenant. And people are gonna they're gonna hear that, they're going to hear this and give all these hypotheticals. But being authentically who you are and standing on the foundation of who you truly are, and people can change, and that means you change, and the way you think changes, and the way you feel changes, and what you say changes, but they're all tied together. What you think, what you say, and what you feel, they're all their own entity, but they're all connected. And when they're all connected, that's authenticity. If I say that I'm powerful, and I feel that I'm powerful, and I think that I'm powerful, I kind of said that reverse, but if I think that I'm powerful, and I feel that I'm powerful, and then I say that I'm powerful, people are going to feel the truth in that. And I'm going to feel the truth in that because it's all aligned. That's authenticity, right? If recently had this scenario, right, where there was a situation, it was an outcome that nobody wanted, but the people that were speaking, it didn't feel authentic, right? What it felt like is what someone in that position should say when those circumstances happen, not what they felt or what they think they should say in that moment, right? And that's authenticity. That right there is lack of authenticity. But authenticity is powerful when it is correctly used, correctly acquired, correctly aligned, right? The authenticity is a great superpower. It is a superpower for someone who wants to get out of life what they desire. So you have a desire, right? Let's talk about myself, right? I desire to get certain things out of life. A certain job, a certain goal, a certain mate, right? A certain relationship. And what that requires is for me to think that I can acquire it, feel that I can acquire it, and say that I can acquire it, and then do acquire it. And I don't like the word acquire because it feels too like consumer like, but you get the idea. So what am I getting at here? Think about this. Today's day and age, right, this is my perspective, right? And it's always my perspective. It can be whatever you think it is. It's just my perspective at the end of the day. But a lot of social media, right? People say a lot of things that they think they should say in the moment, or how they desire to say in that moment, or what they think they should say in that moment, or even what they feel they should say in that moment, but they don't. So if they feel it, right, and they say it, but they don't think it on a regular basis, it's not authentic. For example, a lot of people say, Mamba's mentality, or they quote Kobe himself, rest in peace to a powerful figure, powerful man. They quote, job's not done. They quote Mamba mentality. They quote things that he said along his career. But Kobe said those things, and the reason they resonated is because he thought it, he felt it, and he said it, and that's authentic. But then people take his words and they say job's not done, but they only say it. They don't think it all the time, and they don't feel it. So that's not authentic to take someone else's words. You can take someone else's words and mean them and say them and think them in the same way, and that will be authentic yourself. But authenticity lies in those three pillars. It's not And like I said, it's felt, man. When you speak authentically, it is felt by the recipient. It is not misinterpreted ever. It's not. And if it's misinterpreted, it's really not. It's just someone in denial or ignorance. Authenticity is a powerful, powerful tool. It's a powerful, powerful way to be. And it's attainable by all, but every decision you make has consequences, right? And it is not always... People don't like being authentic, and people don't like people who are authentic, because the truth hurts sometimes, and sometimes the truth is too strong. Authenticity can be too strong, where it makes you feel uncomfortable knowing that where you are is not the best place you could be. And you might think, why is that? Well, some people know that the place they could be, it just takes too much to get there, and they're not willing to put that work in, so they just want to be comfortable. But authenticity, it can reveal that to you and make people feel uncomfortable, which I guess I can understand. I can comprehend how you would feel that way, because I used to feel that way. But true authenticity gives you the power to do it as ever you wish or desire. But again, it comes with consequences. You're gonna hurt people with your authenticity. You're gonna attract people with your authenticity. The law of polarity. There's two at everything. Both sides of everything. Your authenticity is gonna piss people off, and it's gonna make people happy. Your authenticity is gonna bring things to you that you want, but also things that you don't want. Authenticity gives you great strength. Please know that. Please think about, I'm not telling you to do or what not to do, but please live your life with authenticity for a little bit. Just see where it takes you. Align what you think, what you say, and what you feel together, and go through life like that. Even if what you feel is bad, if you feel depressed and you think it and say it, you might attract someone who's like-minded, or someone that can help you. But also on the flip side, if you feel powerful and you say you're powerful and you think you're powerful, you're going to attract powerful people. And that'll be good for your growth, but you also attract people who will try to take that growth away. Be authentic. Try it. Listen back to this. I feel powerful after speaking this, while speaking this, while thinking this. Thank you.